Well, as the sun goes down, the speeds go up. It's almost time to get underway for this shootout for the fastest time and the best possible grid position for tomorrow's race. Let's get on with it. It's qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check. And that's P13, P13. Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16. Okay, radio check, radio check. Okay, we've been pushed down to P13.
The stage is set for another enthralling race here in the Kingdom of Bahrain. A Ferrari stronghold in years gone by. Will they be able to add to their record today? Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri and Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Doohan and George Russell, Norris, Lawson, Isaac Hadjar and Hayes, Albon, Pierce, Gabriel Bortoleto and Pierre Gasly, Stroll, Behrman, Hülkenberg and Andrea Kimi Antonelli rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was about 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometres an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Okay, radio check, radio check. You're going to have to push early on if you want to have any chance of beating your results from last race. Good luck. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Yellow flag. Okay, clear. Okay, caution, caution. Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens. We've got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Good job, nice overtake. Push now, we're boxing this lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.1 seconds. Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. You've lost some time to the car behind. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 8.1 seconds. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen. And once all the hard work is over, and after lap of brilliant racing, it's time now to celebrate with our podium trio. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.